Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Annalicia, and today I'm going to be talking about the famous Gina Curl. Dun dun dun. As you can see, I have a Gina Curl right now. This is actually post 5 months of getting my very first Gina Curl. I have 4C hair texture. So the benefit of the Gina Curl is that you only need to do it twice a year. Honestly, my reason get out of this. My dog is trying to, or the reason I got the Gina Curl was to save time. Saving time is a huge deal for me. With my 4C hair texture, I was spending like 2 hours doing a wash day, deep condition, blow dry, straighten, and I'm a fashion model, so they're always straightening my hair and there's just so much damage, and I don't even want to get into all that. But basically, I really wanted to cut doing my hair in half, like the time. And honestly, I think that the Gina Curl cut it more than that, because when I first got my Gina Curl, I would just get in the shower. I could actually wash my hair every single day, which was a really nice thing, because I was feeling like one of those movies, like, oh yeah, girl, my hair, like, ooh. You know, like when you dive into a pool and then you come out and your hair's like just like flowing backwards. I felt like one of those bitches, okay? And I was loving it. Honestly, it took me around 10 minutes to do my hair. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I would come out of the shower and I would put some leave-in conditioner in my hair when it's wet. I have low porosity hair, so I would comb it out, do the scrunch, which is what she teaches you to do when you go.
Here I'm running the products through my hair in a shingling method that I'm doing quite quickly. And this comb, I really recommend. It has 3 different sides. I like to start with the end, which is a teasing kind of opening, and it's very easy on the hair. And then I like to move up to the second one to work through any knots I might have, and then the fine tooth side. And then that's how much shedding I had, which is minimal compared to when I first got it. So this is me doing the scrunching method that Gina has taught us, and a little shimmy. She says to scrunch with the product in your hair and your curls will be more defined. You can also do a finger curl too. I don't know what I'm doing here, girl. Oh, I'm saying stiff wear. And yeah, so I'm doing the scrunch again. So this is the finished look, and I'm just gonna let my hair air dry, or you can use a diffuser to have a smaller fro.
Anyways, let me talk about getting there and my experience. I actually got Gina and her team to help film some of it because I planned on doing, okay, since you really want to be all up in here, not this fancy beauty makeup, honey. Not this makeup, ain't today. Ooh, girl, stiff wear. Okay, get out of here.
With the Wave Nouveau and a Carefree Curl, they're applying chemical right to the perm rod, which means there's no way to isolate those ends. You can't put protection on the ends, because if you do, the protection's going to seep onto the virgin hair. The virgin hair is not going to process.
Exactly.
With the Gina Curl, we don't put any chemical on the perm rod. So the ends are not being processed over and over and over again. And that's the biggest difference. And that's what makes it so wonderful. And your hair grows from the scalp, so it's not like it's helping your hair to grow, but it's protecting the ends, so the ends aren't being over processed every time you come back.
Right, because I see with a lot of people that get the Wave Nouveau and the S-Curl, they typically have a lot of damage. And so that's attributed from the retouches that they're doing because they aren't able to isolate the new growth.
Exactly, exactly. And also, if you talk to anybody that gets a Wave Nouveau or a Carefree Curl, how soon are they going back? They're going back every 3 months.
Right.
With the Gina Curl, I don't recommend my clients to come back until 6 months in. So that's even less time. So you're coming twice a year to get this treatment. On your 4th month, you're probably, you're dealing with roots and, 2 different textures. But I remind my clients to remember how it was when their hair was natural. And then they realize, you know what, you're right, it's so much easier. So now you're dealing with 2 different textures, but still, it's not like what you think of 2 different textures with a relaxer. You think, the hair is so straight with the relaxer, and now your tight coils are coming through. That line of demarcation, the hair just breaks. Another thing too is we don't put it on the scalp, as you could see. So when your coils come through your scalp, it's not hitting straight here, so you don't end up with a bend. With a relaxer, if the hair doesn't, if you get it right on the scalp and the hair is poker straight and then your coils come through, it hits that straight and then you end up getting a bend. So if it doesn't break then, if the hair is weak, down the hair shaft, when the hair starts to grow, you still have that bend in your hair.
That's true. I've seen it on my hair.
You still have that bend.
Yeah.
And a lot of times too is when clients go to different hairdressers and everybody has a different, tension, you can literally see down the hair shaft the different relaxers. And one time I said to my client, do you go to different salons every time you get a relaxer? It's from New Zealand.
What?
Africa, South Africa.
Yeah.
Dubai.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, yeah. And you're Canadian.
Yeah.
I have two today from
Two
Canada.
Canadians, and we flew during coronavirus, you guys. So definitely Gina's got some talent for sure.
You
Because
think that in the mirror.
why else would people want to fly from all over the world to come and get this if they could just go get a Wave Nouveau? Clearly, the results from Wave Nouveau are not healthy because people are always going back to natural after they have a Wave Nouveau because they're like, oh, my hair breaks too much. But I honestly have not seen one bad review about the Gina Curl online. Like, I was waiting and I was looking all over the internet, okay, like who has a problem with the Gina Curl? And there's just none.
Yeah. And that's what, I had one client who said the same thing. I said, how long were you following me? She goes, 2 years. And I said, 2 years? I was just waiting for a bad review. And, and it's not, don't think that you're going to get up and just shake your hair and you can leave your house, okay? Because even with my hair being straight, I have to still style my hair.
Yeah.
It is a wash and go, but you still have to put some work and effort into it.
Yeah.
And you have to condition and treat it as well. So my aftercare instructions are really easy. If you follow them, you shouldn't have any problem at all.
Right. I mean, to go from 4C hair to like what, 3C, 4A, that's a huge difference. So even if I have to spend 20 minutes on my hair or half an hour, that's a huge difference compared to 2 hours every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I will not be complaining.
Okay, Gina, so what did you just put on my hair?
So what it is, it's a setting liquid,
Okay.
and also this here is a heat protection. So the hair is going to be, you're going to be under the dryer
Okay.
for a couple of hours, and remember your cuticle layer is wide open. It doesn't close until it's with the neutralizer on, and that's really what closes and keeps the hair permanently curled.
Okay.
So we're protecting it from the heat. This is not a chemical,
Okay.
and it's going to just condition your hair so that it doesn't over process with heat.
So then once this dries, then you proceed to putting on
The neutralizer.
Okay. And then you roll it.
I'm going to roll it now.
Oh, okay.
Plus it helps rolling. That's a setting liquid.
Yeah.
It helps to really stretch that hair around the perm rod so you get a nice smooth tension around the perm rod.
Okay.
Stiff wear.
Stiff wear.
What's that? What's stiff wear?
It's this meme.
It's like,
This little girl, she got her first weave, and it's like the most smoothest, silkiest weave you've ever seen, and she going, stiff wear. And it's the funniest thing in the world.
So I've got some questions here that I received on my Instagram about the Gina Curl and just some other questions that I thought would be helpful if you're out there and you're looking to get a Gina Curl done. I know when I decided that I wanted to get it done, I was searching YouTube everywhere looking for somebody who had hair that looked like mine and the length like mine, texture, all of that. So hopefully I can answer a lot of those questions that will help you decide if this is something that you want to do. So first things first, why did I decide to get the Gina Curl? One, time was so important to me. It was taking me a long time to do my hair. It wasn't manageable. I was actually transitioning from a relaxer. I think I'd gone about a year from my last relaxer, and I was cutting my hair off, and I was on this natural hair journey, and it just wasn't working for me. I was sick of how long it was taking me, and it was hard, and I just wanted something new. And I tried wash and goes, I tried twist outs, perm rods, all sorts of things I was trying, and I just wasn't happy. And so I figured, let's look for something new. And then I saw a video of somebody on YouTube who had gotten the Gina Curl. And now I'm actually just going to start off right now by telling you how much I paid for this, because I know you guys are wondering. So first things first, everyone's Gina Curl is going to cost a different price depending on your hair texture, just your hair history in general, whether you dyed it, etc., etc. And how long it is also super important. I think my hair was about, from here to here, it was about lip length. I think it was like, is that 8 inches? Maybe 6. And then I think I was about here. So a few inches away from my collarbone. Because I was cutting my hair actually like every month, because I was trying to get rid of the fried, straightened ends from working in the industry, and also relaxed ends. So it was a lot going on, girl. So I paid $650 US. I said $650 US, girl. It was expensive, but it was worth it. It was worth it. I remember when Gina revealed my hair to me, I was so happy. I was tearing up, just when you're able to see yourself be transformed. And it's not like I wasn't beautiful before. I love my hair. I love who I am. I'm confident in who I am, but I wanted something different. And she was able to give that to me, and I was so happy. I was crying tears of joy. She did cut my hair because, like I said, I had fried ends. And if you have done a relaxer, you actually have to chop off all of your hair. Like, you can't have a relaxer and then decide to go get a Gina Curl. She won't allow you to, because it's going to damage your hair even more, right? So the thing for me was I only had a little bit of relaxed ends left, and then she gave me the option, do you want to cut off the rest of it, because it's going to alter how your final results will be. And I said, you know what, leave it. And then when she did the Gina Curl, I saw what the ends looked like, and then so I told her, okay, like, go ahead and cut off a bunch of it. I think she probably took like 3, maybe 4 inches. Look, it was hard to handle, but I made it through. It was worth it though, the $650. And yeah, like, I traveled from Toronto, Canada, all the way to Connecticut. So I flew into New York City, I stayed in Manhattan, and then I took the Metro North train all the way to New Haven in Connecticut. And it was early too, but they were really good with the COVID protocols. They scanned you at the door, and there was like a protective shield thing in between each chair, so you weren't close to anybody. Did it burn? No, it did not. That's the amazing thing about the chemicals that she's using. I mean, what's the difference between a regular curly perm and the Gina Curl? So one of the most important differences is, one, the chemicals that she's using in your hair, it actually allows her to work longer in your hair, so she can go in and individually inspect certain areas of your hair to see like the different textures and your hair history, and address that. And that's one thing I love about that salon, is they're very meticulous when it comes to your hair. I've never sat in someone's chair who showed so much care. I was happy to pay them the money, even though at first I was like, but once I saw the work and the care that they were putting into examining my hair. The next question is shedding. Oh my gosh, let's just be real right here. When I first got it, I called them up. I was like, you guys, my hair is shedding. What is going on? I'm going bald. I was losing my mind. And they're like, well, you did just chemically treat your hair. It's gonna be shedding for a couple days or like a week, but it'll go away. The important thing is that it's not breaking. Before I got the Gina Curl, I was actually having significant breakage. Like, you'd run your hand through my hair and there'd be hair everywhere. You'd look at my shoulder, my pillowcases, it was just a lot of hair. So after about a couple weeks, maybe like a month, I would say my hair actually went back to normal, I guess. Is normal the right word? It was like the only time I would get shedding is when I would actually comb through it. And keep in mind, you're supposed to lose hair every day. I think was it like 50 to 100 strands every day. So I was getting like normal shedding. It's expected when you have curly hair to have shedding. So I still experienced shedding, but the first couple weeks I was like, what the hell did I get myself into? My mom was freaking out. She's like, you better call those people up. But they were so nice about it, and you know, just told me like proper products to use. I didn't buy their products that they were selling there. I think they were expensive. I don't remember. Or I actually only had brought a carry-on and I didn't want to pay for checked luggage and the products were too big. So I was like, it's okay, girl, I'll buy my own stuff. So you don't have to buy the products that they sell there, but it is recommended. And I think this time when I go back for my retouch, I'll probably buy the products. I've been trying out various brands that I'll put in the description box, or just ask me in the comments. Various brands, Maui Moisture to be specific. And sometimes it works for me, but lately my hair's been real dry, but I think it's because my new growth is hella crazy. Can you dye your hair? Yes, you can dye your hair, but if you're gonna dye your hair before the treatment, I think you have to wait for a specific period of time. Check the website about that and their facts section, because I'm pretty sure I remember Gina saying you can't get the Gina Curl right away when you dye your hair. You have to wait a certain amount of time. The rods, what color rods did I use in my hair? I actually used gray rods, so when I finished I had a cute little fro going. It looked very natural, like it was like my natural afro. So I used majority gray, and then I had some areas around the front where she used blue and pink, I think because my hair was a bit longer in the front. Did my hair grow? Oh my gosh, it did. I wasn't having breakage, it wasn't snapping anymore, because I would grow hair and then it would like snap off, so then it would just remain short. But I did grow it, and I'm now at collarbone length. Maybe I'll zoom in, but I'll show you guys here. And then from here now I'm down to like chin length. I wonder if she's gonna cut my hair again, I don't know. Next question, how do I sleep? At first I was sleeping with a bonnet, and then I just got lazy and I started just sleeping on my hair. Bad idea, don't do that. I'm gonna switch up how I do that. Challenges, so the new growth. I do not like dealing with the new growth, but it's easier to work with than when I had just all 4C hair texture, because 4C plus relax, sorry, because I was going like from curly roots to like straight ends. So I just make sure I have a lot of leave-in conditioner in and I comb through, but it is hard to work with, but I find ways. You definitely save a lot of money though. If you think about it, girls out here who be getting wigs and weaves, how much are these hairstyles that you're putting in? Probably like $300 in Toronto, $300, $400, $500, $600 for a weave, and you're getting that multiple times a year. So if you add up how much the Gina Curl is, you know, the most important thing for me is that life is now easier now that I've gotten the Gina Curl. I want to quickly touch on the natural versus perm hair. Some of y'all out here are jealous, with a capital J. I said what I said. Y'all be in the comments trying to go for girls talking about, oh, your hair isn't natural. Mind your business. Is it your hair that's getting done? Why are you out here worrying about what other people are doing with their hair? Why does it bother you? Shouldn't you be focused on your own self? It doesn't matter if someone wants to enhance their beauty. That's their decision. It has nothing to do with you. And by you going in people's comments and try to tear them down, it doesn't decrease their value. It doesn't decrease their worth. It just makes you look jealous and you look bad. So just stop it. And y'all need to leave Gina alone, talking about how much she charged. And yeah, it's expensive, but it's her craft. It's what she did. If you want to make money, well then go out and create something that you can charge and add tax to, okay? Leave people alone. There's too many problems out here for you to be in the comment section trying to tear people down about their decisions about their hair. Mind your damn business. 2020, there's been too many problems. We need to sprinkle more kindness. Another cool thing about the Gina Curl is you can still do your twist outs, your perm rods. I actually tried one of those spiral curls. I actually loved the result. And this is what I look like, and I love doing it because it was a different curl pattern. You can do whatever you want with this hairstyle. You can still braid your hair, you can still do a weave if you want to, you can put on a wig, you can do so many hairstyles. It's so versatile and manageable, and if you have the money, honestly, do it. And yes, over time, your Gina Curl does straighten out a bit. If I use certain products, it would bring out the curls more, but they'll never be the same as when you first got it done. They do drop, but you can use certain products to enhance them. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about my Gina Curl, and reach out to me on Instagram. Follow me at Annalicia_XO. I'll link everything down below. And let me know if you want to see more videos about my Gina Curl hair journey. I'm actually about to go back to Connecticut right away here in a few days to get my touch-up. So that's going to be interesting. I want to see how much my hair has really grown once I get that Gina Curl done. And I'm going to be a whole new woman. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. I'm new to YouTube. Help me get some subscribers, honey.